Alright, we are with Luna in Sanguinem. Forgive me if I said that wrong, but I think that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Pat, Mike, Rod, and Skip, right?
Yes, sir.
So introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about the band, the meaning, etc.
Skip, McGullam.
Rod Valdez on bass.
Mike Eisenhauer guitar.
Patt Maxwell drums, and the name in itself, Luna in Sanguinem, means moon of blood.
All right.
Yeah.
Get this out the way. What are your current thoughts on the riots that are happening in the States as well as across the pond in Europe currently? Current
Crazy.
situation.
Anybody want to answer?
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I think we're all for freedom of speech. I think,
Yeah, definitely can't steal away people's freedoms.
yeah. And the peaceful, and the right to a peaceful assembly. But, I'm not quite sure about the riots, but I understand the need to release the frustration. But I think it's time for the riots to stop and actually start working towards solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of hardworking people and their shit's getting fucked up.
Yeah,
For sure.
And we need to do shows.
Yeah,
and we need to do fucking
definitely.
shows.
We need to
so-
do shows.
All right, well, that's a great transition tell us about Global Bloodbath, just in general about the album, what it means.
Self-explanatory, global bloodbath. Life's pretty fucked up in this shitty world a lot of times ever since man's been created, and nothing but war and destruction everywhere you turn.
All right, and how about the cover art, which I believe our viewers can see right now, possibly in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're seeing some of it. All the bodies and everything just represents, everybody being dead through such chaos, wars, general homicide, etc. Goes on. There's no end to people dying. That's the one thing that this planet has got going for it.
Global.
Yeah. Absolutely. How about some of the lyrics? Is there anything you want to highlight right now? Something you want to talk about in the lyrics
That's just really cool, writing lyrics about different shit. If you're otherwise, some bands you're trapped in a box, and you can't really express yourself in other ways because if you're doing a satanic metal band, for instance, and you start writing about the Large Hadron Collider and at CERN, a lot of people are gonna say, what? It's evil shit they're doing over there a lot of times, but artificial technology. There's so many new things you can write about, and it's fucking awesome.
that...
And it's still fun to be able to say, I want to go back to something like, Angel Wings with some straight, Blood Eagle wreck, and
More versatility.
do whatever you want.
More versatility.
Exactly, that's great.
Be more versatile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck being boxed in.
That's our rule.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There is no rules.
Yeah, there is.
Nah, man.
No, it's good to not be
No
boxed
rules.
in. And do you guys think then it's important to have a label deal?
Labels are great because they take care of a lot of things that as far as on the do-it-yourself list goes, they take care of a lot of things, and they have things already set up that make it a lot easier for distribution, for reproduction, for production in itself of your music. Where doing it yourself takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. So labels are definitely a plus.
It's important.
They definitely help in that regard, and they get your music to a much wider audience.
Yeah. And in the meantime, you do it yourself, and you just are relentless and never stop.
You just never stop. You just got to keep going with it and pushing it.
It takes a little money to make some money, and that's not what it's about anyways.
Yeah.
Definitely ain't about money.
No, I can honestly say that I know.
We've all been doing it for a long fucking time, and we're still working jobs.
I can honestly say, over my 40 years of playing music, I really have not made any money whatsoever, and it's never been about the money.
I want to play shows so bad. I just told some guys we'll fucking play for free.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll play for free. Just let us play.
Basement shows.
Anything, party, whatever.
Well, about shows then, with the way the world is right now, do you guys want to talk about your schedule, gigs you got coming up, maybe tour plans, things that obviously been postponed? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Dissenter and Evil Incarnate had opportunity to go to Mexico for some dates later this year, so the promoters want to bring Luna and Sanguinem down there, and that's going to be killer.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And that's looking to be like maybe end of November, beginning of December, hopefully.
Yeah.
So
I hope that goes through. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
otherwise, we got some other shows coming up. We got 3 dates booked right now, locally, Illinois and Wisconsin. The first one's in Franklin Park at Sugar Skull. That's the second one. The first one is at Terminus Theater
Yeah.
on July 30. Was it 30th or 31st?
31st.
July 31st at Terminus Theater.
Friday night, yeah.
Friday night in Lake Villa.
Grand Avenue.
Yep, Grand Avenue in Lake Villa, Illinois. And then we're playing Franklin Park at Sugar Skull on the 1st. And then we'll skip forward 2 weeks, and then we're playing at
August 1st.
Yeah, August 1st. And then on August 15th, Saturday, August 15th, we're going to play at Hattrick's in Kenosha.
Yeah.
So,
So, with those shows coming up too, can you tell us a little bit more about the current metal scene in Illinois and Wisconsin, the local scene?
done.
Fuck
good.
Some killer
Awesome.
bands, right?
Yeah.
Well, those-
A lot of
good
great talent, man.
Yeah.
A lot of good talent. A lot of good bands.
Yeah.
I mean,
In-
it's
in
a
between.
sweet spot
Yeah.
in the United
Yeah.
States. People
Yeah.
don't know about it.
Yeah, right here, especially right here on the border, being, that we're so close to Wisconsin. The Wisconsin metal bands are killer. The Illinois metal bands are killer. I mean, and it's a really good place to be if you're playing heavy music.
I'm surprised at the level of talent in this area too. Just
Yeah.
everywhere you look, there's a killer band.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Strong talent, good community.
Yeah.
for it,
Yeah.
And even, the hardcore scene and everything. There's a lot of bands coming up,
Other musicians.
Is there any moments in shows then that you want to talk about that highlight the story from one of your shows? Maybe something funny, or did anything go wrong, or anything from the tales of?
We haven't had any, epic fails or anything
we
yet,
haven't
but,
had any epic fails.
you do it enough times, everybody knows sooner or later something happens.
Yeah.
But, knock on wood, I haven't even broke a fucking string myself,
No.
personally.
The only real thing that really actually did happen was he got shocked in Kenosha, zapped to the point to where he almost passed out. He got zapped so hard.
Yeah, as soon as I went up to the microphone, I was like, boom! I was dizzy, and I'm like, dude, I think something's gonna stop my heart. Like, what the fuck? And my whole body went numb, and I couldn't hear it. And then finally the sound came back, and I was like, holy shit, that was the loudest blast from a microphone I've ever experienced in all the years I've been
Right
playing.
in the middle of the show, or were you?
Yeah, right in the
Yeah,
middle of the song, and I was supposed to be doing backup.
it was like the third song in the
Last
set,
song,
and he walked up to the mic to do his vocal part, and pow!
Yeah.
And his amp went off. I mean, it was like boom, amp went off, and then he's staggering around like he's drunk, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong? I'm
Yeah,
back
shut
there
my
playing. I'm
fucking
like,
amp
"What's
off,
going
too,
on,
yeah."
man?" And he just turns around and says, shocked. And I'm
And I was
"Oh,
getting
man."
fucking that electricity in my lips all the whole fucking show and trying to stay away from that fucker. I was like, oh man, this shit sucks. I hate that shit. And then, it was like fuck it. The show's got to go on, so you're gonna get zapped. And then, but after that, I was like, dude, I'm done with that fucking thing. And that's when you held the microphone and we were singing together and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I was like going over to your ear, like, fuck that microphone.
Yeah.
You're probably over there just going, what happened to Mike?
Oh yeah, we still finished. Yeah, we still finished. And nobody in the crowd, I think
Nobody
knew
knew.
any
They didn't
better.
realize.
They
They
probably
didn't
heard a
realize
boom.
They just saw me and Mike.
They just thought his amp went off because and then he turned his amp back on.
Yeah,
You know,
spun
and-
around, went, what the fuck?
He
Clicked it
checked
back
all
on.
of his stuff. His amp came back on. He went right back to playing. So
Oh, that's awesome. How about any recent heavy metal music or heavy music that has impressed you guys lately that you guys
Black
enjoy?
Dahlia.
Black Dahlia.
That's a good
Black
one.
Dahlia.
Black Dahlia Murder.
And,
Yeah,
Havoc.
Havoc has got some really killer stuff. I mean, there's other stuff out there. I mean, we're all good, fans and friends with Jungle Rat. And their stuff is
Crusadus
really
is good.
Crusadus is really killer.
The
too.
Center's gonna be putting out a new album. We're in the Miners Jam spot. Your guys'
Yeah.
new release is killer. So
yeah, I mean,
I've found some stuff that I didn't really know about actually, and it's kind of older. Like I've heard Septic Flesh, and I'm like, dude,
Oh,
who the
yeah.
hell are these guys? And I'm like, holy fuck! So I've been rocking the shit out of that.
Yeah, you turned me on to a couple of things that I didn't even know existed either. That were
Yeah.
like old thrash that were really
There's a
killer.
lot of great bands around here, man. Like,
New
Blood
Necrophobic's
of the
supposed to be
Wolf,
coming
too,
out,
man.
so I'm gonna get
Blood
that.
of the Wolf.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot.
Siren of Sorrow.
Siren of Sorrow.
Yeah, Siren of Sorrow, yeah.
They got an album coming out too.
Yeah, they're doing something new.
And Masada, they're just supposedly last weekend we're just in the studio, so
Excellent.
so it'd be new stuff coming out from them too pretty soon. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
bands in the area that are putting out new stuff, and it's exciting,
Yeah.
good music.
So we touched on it a little bit, but with the COVID-19 and the state of the world, the state that the world is in right now, I mean, how does it affect the scene? Does it affect it more so? in
Yeah,
these
it tore
local
it all up.
shows, Or
We had what 8, 10, 12, whatever how many
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, we did like a
we
little
were
mini
peaking.
tour.
Yeah, we
did a
were
little
we were
mini
like
tour
ready to
pretty much
just
set up.
go out and just play, tour.
Yep, start hitting
All
3
those
shows
places
out
closed
this
and
way,
just
3 shows
no-
here.
Instantly, everything.
And
was
instantly everything was
Yep.
done.
no,
We
canceled.
actually-
no live music, yeah.
The last show we played was actually a 5-band show, and we ended up 3 of them didn't even come.
Yep, so it was just
Yeah.
2
And
bands.
we were the only bands that played, and after that, it was over. No one
Yep.
played after that.
Yep.
So
And it was still a really,
cri-
really good show too.
crippled
It was
in
Friday
Milwaukee.
the 13th
So-
of March.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
it
Yeah.
really crippled the scene, but
Yeah, we were at the Terminus Theater watching them bands that one night, and then after that
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah.
it was done.
Yeah, because we played the night before, and then the next night because that was Friday night, and then the next night
Right.
we were at Terminus watching those bands.
Yeah.
And
Which
then
that
that
was a
was
good
it.
show.
Yeah,
That was a good show.
Yeah, Extraction Point.
yeah, Extraction Point. Yeah, and it was
It's another
killer.
good ass band.
Yeah.
Right there.
So you talked about possible tour, and obviously you guys want to be doing live shows
No.
more. And again, are there any other immediate plans besides shows, or, I mean,
Man,
this
just-
album, Global Bloodbath, but
We're working on a
anything else?
video right now.
Just like
yeah.
a snowball rolling downhill, let that
Yeah.
sucker keep rolling and just never give up.
Yep. I mean, we got a lyric video that's going to be out pretty soon. We're working on that right now. Hard copy CDs we'll have within the next couple weeks. Those will be in. Otherwise, everything else is live. You can live stream it now, so which is great.
All right, Luna in Sanguinem. Tell the people where they can find you, where they can listen. Let them know.
Well, you can find us on Facebook, of course, Luna in Sanguinem Original. You can find us on Bandcamp if you want to stream or download our music or buy our merch on bandcamp.com, Luna in Sanguinem. You can stream us on herenow.com, Luna in Sanguinem, of course. We're on Instagram as well. Just look for Luna in Sanguinem. We're also on Spotify. We will soon be up on Amazon. We are on Apple iTunes. YouTube, of course. You can find us Luna and Sanguinem on YouTube. I think that about covers them all right there.
Yeah.
Thanks to AntiChrist
Here.
Magazine.
Yep, thanks to AntiChrist Magazine.
Thanks, Miners, for letting us do this interview down here.
Give the people what they want.
Damn right.
Metal.
Metal, all the way.
Woo!